You're in and out of the huddle. You're super efficient. Not only do you take the ball all the way down the field, but you come away with 6. And I know they sure hope that this is a sign of things to come, not only for this offense today, but as the rest of this season unfolds.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready? Great job. Check out. Ramp 23. It's on.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. If that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
Catch made right side by Thomas. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Take easy. Route. Son, it's hot.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is, firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
Hey, run. Hey, soak it.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 2nd down, Milroe. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Dragon 60.
They'll throw on 1st down with Milroe. To the left side, and is caught by Horton. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They hit another 17. Back-to-back plays of 17 yards. And another 1st down. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41.
Get it. Ready.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Now Milroe on first down. There's a short one taken in by Barner. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
At the 42-yard line.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Set. 19. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Now it's Milroe. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Now Milroe facing 3rd and long. Got it with Smith in Jigba. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. A big play for Seattle. 47 yards. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal.
Crack goal 80. Ready.
Here's Milroe to throw. He puts it up, and it's caught. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Seattle.
But I think these guys are ready for week 1 to get started. I mean, you see teams kind of limp their way into the regular season, and they don't find their form until a couple weeks in. But they didn't play a ton in the preseason, but that's 2 drives, 2 touchdowns, and let's all say, what the heck does the preseason even mean?
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Hey, Jupiter, Jupiter. Hey, Lion, 11. Hey, tomato.
They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Throwing is Lawrence. This one hauled in by Thomas. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass. Because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time. And he's able to secure a really nice catch.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He's taken down just shy of the 10. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, Jacksonville.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Jaguars.
Rip, hey, kill. Here we go.
To throw is Lawrence. That's complete to his running back, Bashal Tutin. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Bashal Tutin. Touchdown, Jaguars. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line.
On the jump.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Get it.
They'll begin here on the ground. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go. Ready.
Here's Walker. And he's going to have that first down. Tackle made up at the 30.
It's a gain of 8.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
19, 18. Ready.
On first and 10, here comes Walker. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Ready.
Shotgun run now with Walker. And a much more positive run here. That one good for 10, but it's still going to leave him with a third down coming up.
Come on. Hey. 70 Timberwolves.
From the gun, It's Milroe. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
Throwing now, Milroe on first down. That's complete. It's JSN. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Seattle.
Seahawks. First down.
Mustang 19.
The 30-yard line.
Gotta be lying.
Now Milroe. That one swung out wide to Walker. He'll get it inside the 20. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're not going to...
Oh, it falls out. And fortunately, he's able to cover it up. It will not be a turnover, but will go down as a sack. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. They are very fortunate to get another shot at it. It is second down and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. And they are all over him yet again. He'll go down once more. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
70, 70, Viking 18. Ready, ready.
Throwing is Milroe. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
York's kick is good. And the Seahawks build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first down, Lawrence. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Tight end on the move left. Now second down throw for Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Now the Jags will use their third and final timeout. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. Set to go now on first and 10. Here's Lawrence. A man, it's Thomas. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's another Jaguars first down.
He'll get up and spike it. And let's check the clock. Maybe time for 2 plays here before the end of the half. Man in motion is Brown. Lawrence now on 2nd down. To the left side, it's caught by Brown. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that 1st down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. Little's kick is good. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break. Come back. 2nd half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go. Hey, center.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's a gain of 19, and a very quick 1st down.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run. And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Man in motion is Brown. 2nd down, Lawrence. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
A gain of 16 on that pass play. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Trying to get it to Travis Etienne that time. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
He's able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not the second. He's taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
3rd and 10. from the shotgun. It's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Nineteen tight. 19 tight. Ready.
On first down, it's Milroe. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Milroe on third down. He's going to look for the home run ball, and that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
A first down throw for Lawrence. That's complete to Etienne. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 13 yards on that pass play. First down, Jacksonville.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Dyami Brown was the one he was looking for. It's second down.
13, Luke. Lisa 24. Gun. Go.
Man in motion is Brown. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, down inside the 25-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
11, Agate.
First down, Jaguars.
Let's go. Inside. 30 left.
Man in motion is Brown. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Second and 10 at the
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Hey, Lion, Lion.
They're going to put a man in motion to the right. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
gain of 12.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across.
Oh, a loose football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
On the jump.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14.
Hey, go, go. Go, go.
Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker, and it'll bring up third down.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, don't be surprised if they go for it on fourth.
Hey, kill. Kill. Hey, kill. Zard, go. Sink right.
They'll send their tight end left.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. It is brought in the end zone. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. And the Jaguars go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3.
Seahawks 17. Cam
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
at their own 20-yard line.
Okay, break. Here we go. 19, Tiger, 19.
Now Milroe on first down. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
Second and 9.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
From the 20, here's second and 9.
60 Eagles, 60 Vikings. Ready.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
That's good for a Seahawks.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
Cougar 19.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
On the jump.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Walker now gets us going here in the 4th quarter. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
They go play action now with Milroe. Off he goes.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Come on, come on. Hey! Gravity Lions! Go!
Milroe throwing on second down. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Ready!
Here's Milroe to throw. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Panther 60! Panther 60! Warrior 70!
On second down, here's Milroe. Moving to his right.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Big play coming up. This is third down.
Bronco 80! Cut 19! Cut 19!
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. That is caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. First and goal coming up. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is first down and goal. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown Seahawks. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On first down, Lawrence. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. So, first and 10 here now at the 38. And in motion is Brown. Lawrence now to throw on first down. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Lawrence. Now a screen set up for Etienne. He's to the 15. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 39 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Shooting. Try to push forward, but only a yard. Down to the 2.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
Easy. Route. Sink right. Silver.
Etienne. And he'll go down. Attack at the 4-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here we go.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Here we go. The noise is deafening. It's 4th and goal.
Hey, danger. Jack.
Back to throw. Lawrence. This caught, and he'll take it on in. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game.
Cam Little to kick off for the
So
Jaguars.
now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
On the set.
This is 1st and 10.
Gravity line.
Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
At the 21-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
On 3rd down, Milroe. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. And even 50 yards.
At the 29-yard line.
Go. Liking 18. Go.
Now Walker. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up second and 2.
At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with 28 seconds to go in the game.
First and 10 at the
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On first and 10, it's Milroe. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. The former first overall pick in 2022, Trayvon Walker, working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. And they will get the timeout, so 3 seconds remaining. They can trot out the field goal unit to try to send this one to overtime. And a timeout comes. The whistle blows with 3 seconds remaining on the clock. So, a pressure kick here for Cade York. This to force overtime. This one is good. Would you expect anything less from this game? We are going to get some more. Headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed 1 possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. 4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. The return starts from the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Now a first throw here in overtime. That one swung out wide to Walker. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules.
The ball comes out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Hey, Lion.
In motion comes Thomas. A first down throw for Lawrence. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Think right. 30 left.
Lawrence now on second down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 17
17
yards.
yards, the gain there. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
Hey, on. Hey, kill.
And in motion is Brown. On first and 10, Lawrence. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Jefferson on the coverage.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
Second down, Lawrence. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And he'll take this one in. Dyami Brown. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. They move to 1-0.